Can synchronicity guide us? And what does this term even mean? So the term itself was created about 100 years ago by Carl Jung. And it refers to a really interesting phenomena when your internal world suddenly matches your external world. So, for example, you are thinking about a song and then it pops up in the radio. Or another example would be that you are thinking about something and that very person at that moment sends you a text message or maybe calls you. So this is synchronicity. And today I'm going to share a really unusual experience. I believe it's a synchronicity, but it's up to you to decide if you would consider this to be that. And the idea is to share how confrontational it can be at the end, because the goal is that it really shows you something. So it gives you guidance, or maybe it confronts you in a way that you have to think about something and decide where to go or why you are not going anywhere, like in my case. So the story started several years ago. I met a person who mirrors me in delta brainwaves, so in the Kundalini line. And I was told that we were supposed to communicate and find the same weakness. And that's basically how the process would start. And this person completely ignored me immediately as soon as I shared this. Doesn't really matter. I figured out the sameness anyway by channeling. And as soon as I figured it out, I had a Kundalini awakening. So this for me was the proof that I exactly found what I was looking for, and actually it gave me peace. And another part to it is that the energy I feel connected to this person to is quite unusual, very, very strong. And I can feel it in every single cell of my body. It's not constant, it's just I can access it, so I know how it feels like. I can feel it in every single cell of my body, and the very thought or very feeling that comes to it as soon as I feel it is that ceasing to exist. So it's a really, really scary feeling. It's not like I would dissolve or disappear or something like that. It's more like my body would be the same, but somehow my soul or something or my ego would disappear and I would become someone else I can't imagine. That's how I imagine this is what this means. And this really scared me. And also there is another thing to it, that I had a Kundalini awakening already, long before this, with a twin flame connection. And a twin flame connection is in the attachment system. You feel a love. And in my opinion, this one is the opposite of that. It's in the detachment system. So basically the heart versus the mind. So this is the direction of it. And I had this thought in my mind, and this is going to be crucial because this is the whole video about, by the way, that the emotion or the feeling I feel it in every single cell, like the energy, the density, the strength is so much stronger, and I can't accept it, because I can accept the energy I feel or felt with the twin flame connection because it's coming from love, and I cannot accept that there is an energy that is not coming from love and it is stronger. So kind of there was my mantra or the sentence I kept repeating, oh my God, so many times throughout the years. I rather cut my own throat than letting this happen, letting this become a reality. And this was the sentence I kept repeating. And last year in November, I called common cold. I had it lots of times. Nothing serious ever happened. And this time I ended up in the hospital, and it turned out that my immune system collapsed and the bacteria just spread it everywhere and it got stuck on my throat. So I had abscess on my neck because it's on the external part. It was full of pus, and antibiotics don't help it because it just can't. And I ended up having a emergency surgery. Just imagine that. And the surgery was, guess what? They cut my throat. So it's at least not here on my neck part, it's here. So it can't be seen that easily unless I look up. But it's quite long. It's like I can feel it. Anyway, so this is just a really weird coincidence. Like, this is the exact sentence I kept repeating, and I'm not really a sick person. Like, the last time I was really ill, that was 3.5 years ago. And the very last time I was in the hospital with illness, I was 18 years old. So that was really, really long time ago. But that's not the point. There is a weird thing attached to it, and that's the guidance part. To do this surgery, they had to put me into anesthesia, to put me into sleep. And when I was waking up, because when they actually knock you out, you are unconscious. You have no control. And when I was waking up, there was this weird dream, kind of like thing. It was really short, but very subtle. That this person who mirrors me in the Kundalini line, he sent me an email. There was only one sentence in the email, and I could hear it clearly with his voice reading it out loud. I knew it was a dream, so it's not like I went crazy. And this was the email. What are you afraid of? And this hit me really, really hard because I knew exactly what he meant by that. It meant like, why are you not moving forward? Why are you stuck? Why did you stop, basically? And this is the thing. It got me. This sentence really, it went so deep because it made me think. And I keep thinking about it that, okay, what is the very thing that I'm afraid of? And I realize there are lots of things. But this is something that started the process in me to face my own fears, to face reality. And this is, in my opinion, the most important thing, that if you are thinking that maybe it's a synchronicity or maybe it's not, I don't think that's the point. I don't think labeling is the important part into anything. That's the same with twin flame connection or awakening. That's not the point. The point is, whatever is happening to you, does it shake your world? Does it make you think? Does it force you to become different than you used to be? Does it force you to think differently than you used to think? So this is what I believe is a serious part of any journey when you are forced to change. Shift something. I hope this video was helpful for you, and see you in my next video.